Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secured the football. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easy.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight. Against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And can there be a better start for a defense than setting the tone with back-to-back sacks, forcing a third and long, first time out the gates? Really good job by this defense.
Bringing the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense has its first opportunity of the day. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the left. Running to Green. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wants to go up top on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Reed. Finds his man. It's Bussey. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Offense facing fourth down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Alabama! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this way.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They go to the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They kick it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Got a man. It's Concepcion. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the sticks. It's Bussey. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Craver.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Russell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, better look out. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Wants to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Texas A&M going quickly. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Alabama.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Bussey. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Timeout, Alabama.
And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Barrels ahead. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. To the air. It's Simpson. And his throw is incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Runs through a tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They get up some plays today, mate. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical.
Had nowhere to go. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Find space on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Texas A&M going up-tempo.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. The give to the back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. Snowed under by the defense. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's Simpson. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
They've You got to lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Fires on the move. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grab near the marker. It's Craven. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Norman. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Back to pass, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Bussey. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Craven. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Bussey. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Going to swing it on second down. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to throw at Simpson. And as he throws, he's got an open man. Smashes through the tackle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Brings up
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's...
Turning it on! Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Second down, he'll throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
Big time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in him? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
Unloads to the wideout. This time he's got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Texas A&M.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Reed. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another